Mother Kelly, the lady said she let her go put those dishes down. She needs to lay hands.
She said she needs to lay hands on her.
She coming right back.
One word.
Thank you, God.
Thank you, Jesus. She's so
But come in here. I said, come in here.
Mother, she said pays to be obedient. She wasn't going to come in here, but God said come in here, and she came in here and got a word. What channel you with?
Fox 13.
Okay. She don't know how to act. Know where she go.
Real bad. And one night, late at night, the doorbell rang. And men with guns on. I said, yes. Are you Frances Kelley? Yes. I have an order here to, what they do when they put you out? Evict you. I said, when? He said, now. It's late at night and I got a baby. Saints, they took their time. It was 39 degrees in Detroit, Michigan, where I was living at the time. Had been to New York. Lived on Central Park West. Worked at the Baby Grand with Nipsey Russell, and worked at the Harlem, what's that big old theater? Apollo. Opened up the show for Billie Holiday. Worked it on, done all that stuff. And here I am, being put outside in 39-degree weather in Detroit. I don't mean just out. I'm talking about the furniture outdoors on the ground in that little grassy spot before you get to the house. I'm talking about that. I had a baby in the crib. I said, please don't put my baby out in this weather. He said, we'll do it, but you got to call somebody. I didn't have a living relative there. I had called my sisters a while before that, and they had come up to be with me, and he put on an act and did all that and made them welcome and this, that, and the other. And I told my mama what was going on. She said, listen, when your Willie and Juanita said, when Willie, your cousin, when he get his vacation, I'll send him up there to get you. But it was too late at this time. What was I going to do? My furniture's outdoors. It's 39 degrees. My baby's in the crib. What could I do? So I called him. Wasn't no answer. My husband. Do you know, I'm going to tell you about this salty God. I couldn't cry. I just was standing in the door watching them take out $1,000 Duncan Fife chairs. I had a beautiful 16-room home, and this numbers bookie gambling husband that I had everything in it that you could want. All of that snatched right out the door. Called him, couldn't get no answer. Let me tell you what a God will do. If you ain't salty as you want to be, as you need to be, and he know you got the potential, he'll just sprinkle some on you and let you get, let you get the victory. I went out the door just to pee because it was 39. The sanctified folks, God knows I ain't gonna lie, from that church the deacon that lived about 12 to 15 blocks in another part of town, down Gratiot Avenue somewhere, drove by in a great big empty truck with his 16-year-old strong son, and I'm standing in the door. He knew that's where I lived. And he looked, he said, "Sir Kelley?" By that time, the tears began to come. He said, "What's the matter?" Kelley had me put out. I ain't got nowhere to go, got nobody. He said, "Your phone still on?" "Yeah, yes, sir." He said, "Wait a minute, let me use the telephone." Baby in the crib. He called his wife. If anybody know Daisy and Elmer husband, both of them gone to be with the Lord. He said, "Daisy, Sister Kelley, it's been put out." He told her the story now. And by this time, I began to cry. And I heard him say, "Uh-huh, yeah, could. Okay, I'll see what she said." I didn't know what he was talking about. He hung the phone up. He said, "Sister Kelley, would you and Durango be willing to come over and sleep up in the attic? There's 2 rooms up there." "Are you kidding me? I'd be willing to sleep in the garage rather than on the ground in the snow. I ain't got nowhere to go." He and that teenage boy made 3 trips and put me in there. Took me to their house, put me upstairs in the little attic. I climbed up and down, and every morning at 10 a.m., she'd call me, "McKelley, Sister Kelley." I said, "Ma'am, prayer time." Ah, Lord.